In this video, we are going to be attempting to clean some rubber mats. They are a very easy job and a lot of people may not know actually how to do it properly. So if you want some tips and tricks on how to do it, sit back, relax, and let's get at it. Welcome to a passion for detailing. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So rubber car mats are very, very easy to look after and to keep clean, and they give the car that finishing touch once the interior is finished. They get some abuse with dirty footprints, mud, snow, rain, and God knows what else in most people's car. Using the right tools and equipment, you'll get a fantastic result. It doesn't matter if you're on a budget or an enthusiast, I will go through all the tools and equipment that you will need and the ones that I particularly use in my car care. Don't forget, I will leave all the products in the description below so you guys can find them and so you can sit back and just enjoy this video. So let's look at the chemicals first. The first thing you're going to need is a good quality APC or all-purpose cleaner, or a good quality degreaser like BILTHAMBER SURFEX HD. Alternatively, this is the MEGUIARS one. This is their all-purpose cleaner. So any APC or all-purpose cleaner, and you're going to dilute that product in a trigger spray bottle. This is actually the CarPro one, and this is SURFEX HD, 10:1. That's more than enough for all your cleaning. Next up is you're going to need an assortment of brushes. There is many brushes to choose from. If you're on a budget, you can go to your partner's cupboard or go to the dish sink and get yourself just a cheap £1 scrubbing brush. That will do the job absolutely perfectly. Alternatively, if you're an enthusiast and you've already got some brushes, a VIKAN brush like this that's nice and soft with a bit of aggression, the Tough Shine or Into Detailing brush that I claim to use my tyres with, or a Detail Factory brush to get into the real nooks and crannies. So first thing you want to do is you want to rinse off the mat. You don't need a pressure washer for this, you can use that if you've got it, but a garden hose will do the job just right. Once you've rinsed it, you're just going to run the water off, and at 10:1, this is SURFEX HD, spray it liberally on the mat. And then get in your choice of brush. I like to spray a little bit of product into the brush. And then you're just going to agitate it. This has got the lines going from left to right or right to left, so I'm going to just go left to right on all the sections. Make sure you get into all the corners, around the edges, and in the logos. Making sure you get all the dirt. While we're talking about dirt and grime, that brings us on to today's sponsor for this video, Fioboc. Fioboc is a sustainable brand using recycled materials. Not only that, they come in some great packaging and look super stylish. You can wear them on any occasion, and I love these for detailing. Reason being is if they get wet or dirty, they're waterproof and stain resistant. There's nothing worse than tucking into a little bit of lunch and the contents of that sandwich goes all down your top. Well, don't worry, we can rinse it off with a good cup of coffee. Well, that ain't coming out, is it? Well, don't worry, these products are stain resistant and waterproof. And you're probably thinking, how on earth am I going to get that out? Well, don't panic. Just rinse these with water and it will come off straight away. And if it doesn't, well, you're probably thinking that ain't ever coming out. Well, you can see here, nice, clean, easy to use, no stains left. But if there is, bang them in the wash, and they're all good to go. Voila. If you want one of these epic t-shirts, I'll leave the product in the description below with a huge 40% off, so Passion 40, to save you guys some cash. Thank you, Fioboc, for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to our video. And then what you're going to do is once you finish that, you're going to rinse off. making sure there's no product left. And then you're just going to tip the mat to get any excess water off. What I like to do, a bit like car tyres, is I like to give the mat, if it hasn't been cleaned for some time and this one hasn't, another hit. Reason being is obviously, like tyres, rubber changes colour over time. So I'll do it with a stiff brush and then I'll go in with a slightly softer brush just to make sure that I've got all the decoloration, all the dirt and the grime off. And I have. I like just to do in 2 hits, like I do my tyres, to make sure there's no dirt and grime on the surface of the rubber before we protect it. Then we're going to hose off again. Make sure you get all the product out. And then just give that a tilt. So you've got a couple of choices. Take the water out. Got a couple of choices. You can pat it dry with a microfiber towel, or the way you can do it is you can use a blower or car dryer. And then pat the last few little bits off. So already you can see that it's a lot darker than it was before. Now we're going to protect it. So to protect the mat, you don't have to. I like to use Chemical Guys VRP, rubber, vinyl and plastic. This is a non-greasy product, and what I like to do is put it in an applicator. I actually like to dampen the applicator. And you're just going to apply it liberally to the mat. Make sure you get into all the nooks and crannies. You don't need to apply too much. All we're doing is we're just going to protect the mat. If you need a little bit more product, don't worry. Make sure you spread it evenly into the applicator. It's just to give it a bit of a sheen, nothing too drastic. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your cloth and just buff the residue, if there is any, to give you a nice even finish. So there you have it guys, a very simple tutorial on how to clean your rubber car mats. But don't forget that this process doesn't work just for your car mats on the floor of the car. If you have a boot liner in the boot of your car that you keep your dog, the process is exactly the same. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you've not heard of Garage Therapy, you really need to check out their products. Click here, that's my Garage Therapy review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.